Before this video begins, I should warn you that there's adult language, viewer advisory. If you're easily offended, you may want to pick another video. Looking for Sergeant Hand. Probably very little chance of him being here, but he's such a coward. It's worth however many trips it takes to find him again. I got his ass accusing me of things that never happened. So now this police officer, he may be doing his job. I don't really have the details to tell you that. Is it fair for me to take this out on everyone else? Maybe, maybe not. What would be fair is if the Inglewood Police Department disciplined its own officers so I didn't have to follow them around and do it myself. And at this point, that's where we're at. I have to do it myself. Isn't this amazing? Less than 72 hours after Sergeant Hand was acting like an asshole, infuriating members of the public, ensuring that they would do nothing to help the police if the time ever came. Now we have a police officer approaching me saying, "Hey Daniel, I need you to do me a favor." Who could have seen that coming, right? Sergeant Hand, when he was acting like an asshole, insulting, disrespecting people, nobody could have ever seen that this might happen in the future, right?
Pull out the Uzi out the trash can. First trash bag, fill it. There's a Uzi and there's some hard for you in there. And take off that fucking red hat.
Can you come show us what you want?
No, he got it in his hand. That's the box.
I can't understand you.
Okay, that's not the
You
box.
guys do me a favor?
I would do you all favors in the world, but you could tell Sergeant Hand I said to fuck off, and for that reason, no, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying here.
No, hey, you guys.
And I'm sorry,
but he's fixating on your red hat.
The red hat he's talking about is a gentleman that's standing behind me. The other object he's fixating on is my camera. He's calling it a Uzi. But neither of these are my problem now, are they? Mr. Viamil, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm trying to stay over here so I'm out of sight of the guy, so not to provoke him.
Yeah.
Are you friends with Sergeant Hand?
Yeah.
If you see him, can you tell him I said he's a piece of shit, and I can't wait to see him next time. The officer I'm speaking to, that I just gave that message to, his name is David Viamil. In 2013, he arrested me for an almost identical situation to this. I was angry at an officer. The complaint process doesn't work. The officer made things worse by calling my house and being rude to me. So when I confronted him on the street, Viamil just happened to be standing there. I can't make myself do it. I still am a man with integrity, compassion, and I know the difference between right and wrong. So, and I don't want things to escalate. They should bring Sergeant Hand out here because I'm sure he would have already been done with this situation. He could have escalated it into deadly force and been back at home off in front of the mirror again.
Okay, it looks like he's beginning to comply, but he's
Yeah.
a little high, so
Is that what it is?
yeah, that's
I think he's
based on all the information.
He's between two houses and doesn't live in either one, right?
Right, that's correct.
Okay. Uh-oh. There goes the force. Okay.
Officer Park right there. Hey, cuz. Hey, blood. Hey, blood. See this blood? Hey, Kleenex. Hey, Kleenex.
Okay, I'm backing away, trying to give him space.
See, they gonna take me in and fucking jail. Then they fucking believe me. And this nerve, oh, I hear your thing beeping. It's done. So you see that dog in there? What's in that dog? What's that dog say? See, please. See,
Okay. Clearly the guy is irrational, all right? But so is Sergeant Hand.
Oh, hey, look, open it up.
Why would Sergeant Hand want to cause problems for all the other officers and make things difficult for everybody else on the department? Doesn't he at least care about the people he works with?
Park.
Hi, how are you? See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I get along with everybody. Sergeant Hand's a though. And if I could just go file a complaint and it was that simple, that'd be great. I would do that. But I know that's not how it works. I have to fix it myself. That means I have to confront him on the street, tell him he's a piece of shit, as many times as it takes until he acts like an adult. And then after that, then we could, here it comes, Sergeant Hand.
Push record on that fucking button.
Let me guess, Sergeant Hand, am I delaying your investigation, you fucking piece of shit?
Did you capture anything good?
No, the only reason I'm even out here is because Sergeant Hand is such a disrespectful asshole. That I was coming out here hoping he would show up. I know you're probably concerned now because you're wondering if everything's okay with me. Everything's okay with me, but everything is not okay with the asshole over there. So that's where you need to focus your attention. He's creating problems between your department and the community, right? So that's not good for anybody, is it?
Okay.
Right?
I don't know what.
Well, you know now. I just told you.
Yeah, I don't know which part you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, if you want to, you can watch my newest video.
Okay.
If you're interested, and you can find out.
All right. All right. You have a good day, okay?
You too.
Thank you.
I can't go in unless I take my medicine. I help you stay calm.
He lives with you?
Well, I have to say, my Tom Zebra training seems to be working very well. It's been, maybe under 72 hours, and I see a remarkable difference in the behavior of Sergeant Hand. As a matter of fact, I think the cocksucker is well on his way to be a mature adult. He might need a little more remedial training, which I'm more than happy to provide. And if anyone else ever has a problem with him, please contact me. This is where you go if you have problems with the police, because the Justice System Integrity Division and the Internal Affairs and all that crap, that's exactly what it is. It's crap. They don't do a damn thing. They don't care about your complaints. And they don't care about how police act. Fucking idiot. He treats people worse than that when they're perfectly innocent, just for recording. So yeah, I'm not going to include the rest of my comments just because I'm not particularly proud. This whole delaying a police officer, for those of you that don't know, experienced investigators, when they're trying to investigate police for corruption, for criminal behavior, that's how you identify criminal police officers. It's not a charge that identifies criminals. The reason they use that charge against citizens, that's the last resort. You know how big the penal code is in the state of California. There's more crimes than you could possibly think of. Every time you leave the house, you violate some code. So when a police officer or an agency has to resort to PC 148, that means you didn't break the law. That means you're an upstanding citizen, and the police officer is just bitter and butthurt you didn't kiss their ass just the way they want you to. You know, the video, his behavior speaks for itself. But my point in saying that is I faced at least a dozen of these PC 148 charges. One of them stemming from his department, and Villamil, who's here, more than 15 days in jail and spent more than 5 years going back and forth to court. Even though everybody involved knew I didn't do anything wrong, they deleted their videos and mine. It's kind of a sore subject because it's like a joke. These guys delayed them. They arranged for you to have years of your life destroyed and wasted, and they think it's humorous. I should probably be doing records requests for all the PC 148 arrests from the city of Inglewood so I can demonstrate for you and identify all the piece of shit cops that work there, because like I said, that's how you do it. If he's making a perimeter and taping out the public, that's what he needs to do. Just shut the fuck up, put up the tape, and then I decide how I negotiate around the tape. He, like so many other useless cops, thinks they don't have to put up any tape, and they'll just say, you go stand by that pole. I do not stand by anything unless I decide that. Police don't have the authority to tell a person where to stand. We're not in elementary school, and if we were, it should be those bitches that do what they're told. We'll see how the Inglewood police act in the future. You know, they're polite, I record, there's no issues. That this shit will not happen again. Not from Hand or not from anybody else working at that department. It's not fair for me to have to do this, train these ignorant fools one at a time, and they know the difference from right and wrong. They just think that they could get away with it and it won't matter. That's yet to be determined. If they can behave themselves, then it doesn't matter. If they can't, then it does.